3 things you can do right now to help make next year your breakthrough year. The first thing is to get clarity on what you're going to create in this next year. And when I say clarity, I don't mean keeping it up in your mind up here. I mean writing it down. Now, I use Post-it notes a lot, and I like to stick them on stuff so they're around so I can see them all the time so they can act as my reminder of exactly what my purpose is here. When I started my YouTube channel or when my wife started her blog, we were all in on content because we didn't have an audience and we didn't have traffic. So we were committed to publishing every single day in the beginning. So that's what I wrote down. That's what I was committed for. Then once I started to get momentum, I shifted to publishing 3 videos per week. And at this point, I'm publishing 1 video per week, but it does go beyond just your content, right? So content is the fuel that runs your engine, but you do also need to be creating other pieces for your business, such as sending out emails to your email list if you're at that phase, such as creating opt-in reports and lead magnets if you are at that phase, and obviously creating products if that's something that you're doing as well. My wife and I have had a product creation schedule for our main business that we have stuck to for like 7 or 8 years now, and that's a huge part of why we bring in over $100,000 per month each and every month for years on end. It's because we've been committed and consistent with that publishing schedule. So get really clear. What are you going to create in this next year? Write it down, stick it down on your laptop, put it on the mirror near where you're going to brush your teeth, remind yourself each and every day, and then show up no matter what and do whatever it takes. Number 2 is thinking about what's next. And this is specifically thinking about your audience. What's next for them? Okay. Way too many entrepreneurs kind of like single track themselves into, I do this one thing, right? I help businesses with this one thing. Whereas if you start to assist your audience members on the entire journey that they are on, meaning, let's say you have a website that's all about reviewing chef's knives or kitchen appliances. Okay, well, that's just one thing. That can be the audience that you're growing. But doesn't that mean that that individual also wants to learn how to cook healthier meals from home, or maybe they want to learn how to cook meals for their big family quicker, or maybe they want to learn how to do meal prep on Sunday so they can eat leftovers at lunch throughout the work week and save money and be healthier. This is what I mean by thinking about what's next for your audience member. So for me personally, at this point in, publishing 700 videos and helping hundreds of thousands of people like you build businesses online, I have dozens, if not hundreds of students who are making 5 figures per month, anywhere from $10,000 per month. And I just had 2 conversations this last week with members, with ex-members, with students of mine who are making literally up to $80,000 per month right now. Now, these are huge levels. So I'm thinking about what's next for them. And this has got me putting together what's going to be launched in the new year, which is an 8-week kind of a group coaching mastermind program that I'm launching here in the new year for my advanced students. Because as someone who's been making over $1 million a year for several years now, I know that you actually need to retool your business to get over that $20,000, $30,000 per month mark, to really build a business that can allow you time freedom and lifestyle freedom while bringing in like 6 figures per month. There are structurally different things you need to do within your business, and I can teach that to this segment of my audience. Right? So this is me thinking about my audience. What's next for them? So while I'm doing number 1, which is these weekly videos and my repeating my 3 emails per week and all of those kind of committed content pieces that I'm already committed to publishing, I'm also brainstorming, thinking up, and creating what's next for my audience to make sure I'm constantly helping my most ambitious, my most successful people take that next step and that next step and that next step, which is how I remain as the most helpful marketer in the world for this segment of my audience. And you need to be thinking about that and doing that for your audience also. And the third thing you can do right now in order to help make next year your breakthrough year is to start down the path of co-petition, okay? Co-petition is the concept that you don't actually have competition online. You might look around and be like, well, Miles, I'm in a saturated niche and there's a bunch of other people doing what I do. But what I'm here to tell you, as someone who built a massive brand here that you're watching right now on YouTube, I really didn't sell that many of my own products. In the first 4 years, I sold 0 of my own products. And what I did is I went out and found my competitors who had similar products that were teaching similar things to what I was teaching. And then I partnered with them as a joint venture. Now, a joint venture agreement, that's the same thing as an affiliate agreement, okay? So what I did is I just went out into the marketplace and I paid attention to what are the other products, services, courses, trainings, who are the other gurus or leaders in my space who are ethical and honest and have their intentions and their head in the right place. Who are these people? And then how can I partner with them? And that willingness to turn potential competitors into partners is not only an extremely lucrative thing, right? When I say that this is the one and only affiliate marketing course that I recommend for you to get started with, that brings a lot of weight in your eyes or viewers' eyes who are getting started versus me always trying to pitch my own stuff. And it saves me time and energy. It helps me focus. So I was able to really stay focused on creating my library of useful content here on YouTube, because what I did is instead of thinking, okay, I'm going to do a video every day, and then I'm going to build my opt-in report, and then I'm going to email every day, and then I'm going to go create courses, and I'm going to promote my course every single day. Instead of taking on all of that work up front, what I did is I focused on creating the best videos I could, optimizing them as best I could to grow my audience as fast as I could. Then I went all in on email list growth. And once my email started having 600, 700 subscribers on it, and it was growing by a dozen or so new leads per day, each and every day, that's when I went out into the marketplace and said, okay, I now have an audience who I'm building trust with, and I have built systems that are getting me in front of new people, and they're bringing people who are interested in taking that next step into my world. It's bringing them into my inner circle through my email marketing. Now, what are the trustworthy products what's next for them, right? And not just go create what's next for them, but who has already created that thing that's perfect for them. And one of the big things that I've always done is I buy the actual products. I go through the actual products. Now, I do have a list of recommended products that I've been sharing for years and years and years. And I just want you to know that of the dozen or so products that I recommend, I've probably tested hundreds. 80 to 90% of the pitches I get, hey, Miles, you should promote this. Your people will love this. Or the things that I personally find and reverse engineer, 80 to 90% of those things I ask for a refund on because they suck. And that's how I know I'm not sharing them with you. And this is the co-petition approach to creating joint venture partnerships where you can go find the leaders who have great products. They have high converting sales pages. They've got the customer support. They've got the learning management system. All of that's built. They're retargeting the people who hit the sales page and don't purchase. They're running cart abandonment email sequences. You don't have to do any of that stuff. All you do is you partner with them as an affiliate. That's what we call a joint venture agreement here in the industry. Then you drive traffic over there because you've tested the product. You've built your personal story with the product. You really, truly do like and approve of the product, and you really, truly do recommend that. And then you start to promote that product. It's a very easy way for you to start tacking on multiple streams of income. And I think that is the most important kind of North Star for you to hold on to for next year, because we're seeing ad revenue numbers are changing. Ad revenue, we're going into an advertising winter. So people who are all in on just doing websites to drive traffic, to get ads, to earn money off the ads, and YouTubers as well, they're going to make a whole lot less money next year than they did in the year before, unless they start to diversify their business and add on multiple streams of income, which is really easy to do through the co-petition approach to this. Now you know the secret. Those are the 3 things you can do to help make next year your breakthrough year. I hope you do make this your breakthrough year. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you want to know about that 8-week group training program, the group coaching program that I'm going to do with a small group of people here in the new year, be sure you're on my email list. You can get on my email list at milesbeckler.com/emails. The link to that will be down in the description. I appreciate you. If you made it to the end, put 1% in the comments. I want to know who made it to the end. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's coming up here, and I hope you make this next year your breakthrough year.